In the sprawling tapestry of your life's journey, marked by peaks and valleys, a subtle yet profound shift has begun to emerge. Where once there was discord and opposition, signs of acknowledgement and respect have started to surface, like early buds signaling the onset of spring after a harsh winter. This change is most notably seen in those you once considered your bitter rivals. For years, these rivals have been the thorns among the roses in your garden of endeavor. Their voices raised not in cheer but in challenge, their eyes not sparkling with joy but smoldering with skepticism. They have watched you, waiting for a misstep, a falter, anything that could justify their doubts. Yet despite their desires and perhaps even their best efforts to undermine your progress, something unexpected has begun to happen. As you have continued to walk in integrity, to strive towards excellence, and to lead with compassion, the very individuals who hoped to see your downfall are now being compelled by the undeniable evidence of your achievements. It's as if the consistency of your character and the palpable impact of your work have started to erode their resistance. This shift isn't loud or dramatic. It's quiet, almost reluctant, yet unmistakable. Your rivals, who would once speak of you with derision or dismissive tones, now find themselves grudgingly singing your praises. In meetings, they reference your strategies as models for success. In discussions, they cite your projects as exemplars of innovation. Each acknowledgement, though perhaps begrudgingly delivered, is a testament to the transformative power of persistent goodness and unwavering dedication. This change is not just about winning over critics or gaining admirers. It's a deeper, more significant indication of how light can permeate darkness, how steady drips of water can wear away even the hardest stone. Your journey and your faith have become a beacon, illuminating paths not only for those who follow, but also for those who oppose. As this shift deepens, the recognition from your rivals grows more frequent and more public. Initially, their compliments are veiled, embedded within broader discussions, as if testing the waters of their own change of heart. But as time progresses, the recognition becomes more direct and more difficult for them to conceal their emerging respect. During presentations, where stakeholders gather, expecting the usual dynamics, there is a noticeable change. Your rivals, once quick to critique, now point out the strengths of your proposals. They highlight how your initiatives have positively impacted the broader goals of the organization and how your vision has anticipated market shifts and emerging challenges. This new wave of recognition reaches beyond the confines of office walls and meeting rooms. At industry conferences, in professional networks, even on social media platforms, the narrative begins to shift. Your name, once tethered to debates and doubts, is now mentioned in lists of thought leaders and change-makers. Articles that discuss key players in your field begin to include your insights, often referencing quotes from those who were once your staunchest critics. The significance of this recognition lies in its power to influence others. As more people hear your praises, sung by those who have no reason to sing them, except that they must, your credibility and influence expand. This acknowledgement serves as a powerful validation of your methods and your mission, encouraging others to look more closely at your work, to learn from your approach, and perhaps to apply similar principles in their own spheres. Moreover, this recognition is deeply affirming for you personally. It serves as a reminder that authenticity and adherence to one's values are not only spiritually rewarding, but also practically effective. It strengthens your resolve to continue pushing forward, to keep innovating and inspiring, not just to achieve personal success, but to effect genuine, lasting change. As these chapters of shift and recognition unfold, they mark a beautiful paradox. The very voices that sought to challenge your path have become, albeit reluctantly, heralds of your success. This turn of events is not just a victory for you, but a demonstration of a greater truth. That light, given enough time, will always overcome darkness. And that truth, no matter how contested, will ultimately be recognized. The transformation that unfolds is not limited to the begrudging accolades from your rivals. It permeates deeper, affecting their attitudes and perhaps even their values. As they publicly acknowledge your accomplishments, something shifts within them as well. What started as forced recognition becomes a catalyst for personal reflection and, in some cases, transformation. This change is most evident in meetings and collaborative projects. Your rivals, who once might have sought every opportunity to highlight flaws or to undermine your contributions, now approach interactions with a different tone. They listen more intently when you speak, showing a genuine interest in understanding your perspectives. During project collaborations, they engage more constructively, bringing forth ideas that complement yours, building on your strategies rather than opposing them. The transformation is gradual and not without its setbacks. There are moments of relapse into old competitive patterns driven by ingrained habits or external pressures. However, these moments become less frequent as the new norm of mutual respect and acknowledgement takes root. Your consistent display of grace and professionalism through these fluctuations plays a crucial role in fostering this evolving dynamic. Simultaneously, you observe changes in how they interact with others in the workplace. The respect and acknowledgement they extend to you begin to spill over into their dealings with other colleagues. This shift contributes to a more positive and collaborative work environment, enhancing overall team productivity and morale. The impact of this transformation extends beyond personal victories and transformed workplace dynamics. It ripples out into the broader community associated with your field. As your rivals begin to echo praises of your work, their endorsements carry weight, particularly because they are known for their previous critical stance. This lends an additional layer of credibility to their testimonials, piquing the interest of industry peers, stakeholders, and potential collaborators. Your influence, magnified by the respect of your former critics, opens new doors. Invitations to speak at industry conferences, participate in high-level panels, and contribute to prestigious publications increase. Each platform provides an opportunity to share your insights and methodologies, further establishing your thought leadership and expanding your professional network. Moreover, the narrative of your journey becomes a case study in numerous forums, from leadership seminars to motivational podcasts. The story of how your steadfast commitment to your principles won over your staunchest rivals resonates with many, serving as a powerful example of effective leadership and integrity. It inspires others to adopt similar approaches in their own spheres, whether in corporate settings, entrepreneurial ventures, or community projects. Educational institutions begin to take interest in your methods as well. Business schools and training programs seek your involvement in developing case studies or curriculum elements that highlight the principles of ethical leadership and innovation. Through these engagements, you not only shape current practices, but also influence the next generation of leaders. The transformation and its sweeping impact are not just external validations of your success. They are affirmations of a deeper truth, that integrity, dedication, and a commitment to one's values are indeed powerful forces that can change hearts, influence industries, and inspire communities. Your journey underscores the belief that true leadership is about much more than achieving personal or organizational goals. It's about fostering environments where mutual respect and collaboration are valued as keys to collective success. As accolades and affirmations become more frequent, the true challenge emerges: maintaining humility. It is easy to lose oneself in the flood of recognition, especially when those who once doubted you now champion your cause. Yet you understand that the essence of your strength lies not in public validation, but in the quiet, steadfast faith that has guided you from the beginning. Your humility becomes your anchor, reminding you that every skill you possess, every opportunity that comes your way, and every victory you celebrate is a gift from above. This understanding shapes your interactions, keeping you grounded and approachable despite the increasing accolades. You continue to attribute your success to the team effort and divine guidance, never isolating your efforts from the contributions of others or the grace of God. This humility resonates deeply with your colleagues, subordinates, and even your rivals. They see in you a leader who, despite the high regard in which you are held, remains dedicated to serving others and uplifting those around you. Your example challenges and gradually changes the competitive culture within your sphere, encouraging a more collaborative and supportive environment. Moreover, your humility fosters deeper relationships. People feel more comfortable sharing their ideas with you, knowing they will be received with respect and genuine interest. Your approachability leads to richer collaborations and more innovative solutions, as diverse perspectives are valued and integrated into projects and initiatives. With recognition comes new challenges. The expectations placed upon you by others and those you place upon yourself grow. Each project, each decision, and each interaction is scrutinized not just for its intrinsic merits, but as a reflection of the standards you are known to uphold. The spotlight, while illuminating your successes, also casts a harsher light on your missteps. These challenges are not just professional, but personal. Balancing the demands of your growing responsibilities with your personal life becomes increasingly complex. You find yourself at a crossroads, constantly having to make decisions that affect not only your career trajectory, but also your personal well-being and your relationships. Navigating these challenges requires wisdom, a wisdom that you continually seek through prayer, reflection, and counsel. You lean heavily on your faith, drawing on biblical principles and spiritual guidance to make decisions that align with your values and God's will. Moreover, you take proactive steps to manage the pressures that come with your role. You delegate more, trusting your team and empowering them to take on greater responsibilities. You prioritize your time, ensuring that you remain productive, but not at the expense of your health or your relationships. And you remain vigilant against complacency, continually challenging yourself to grow, to learn, and to improve. The challenges of heightened expectations and increased scrutiny are met with a deepened commitment to integrity and excellence. You recognize that these trials are not merely obstacles, but opportunities to demonstrate the depth of your character and the sincerity of your commitment to live out your calling. As you navigate the complex dynamics of increased recognition and the accompanying challenges, you remain focused on the fundamental truths that have guided your journey: humility, service, and faith. These principles not only anchor you, but propel you forward, turning each new challenge into a stepping stone for further growth and deeper impact. As the journey continues, moments of reflection become essential. These are not merely pauses, but profound engagements with your inner self and your spiritual compass. Reflection allows you to assess not just where you are going, but also how you are getting there. It serves as a spiritual audit, ensuring that your actions align with your deepest values and God's will for your life. In these quiet moments, you consider the breadth of your impact. You think about the praise that has come from unexpected quarters, the shifting attitudes of your rivals, and the broader influence you have garnered. Each element is weighed not for its flattery, but for its substance. You ask yourself critical questions. Are these changes fostering genuine goodwill? Are they encouraging ethical practices and promoting a culture of integrity and respect? Reflection also prompts you to consider the sustainability of your efforts. You ponder the systems and structures you've put in place, evaluating whether they are built to last beyond your direct involvement. This involves a critical look at the mentoring and development programs you have initiated, determining if they are effectively preparing the next generation of leaders. Moreover, your reflection delves into personal growth. You assess your own development, identifying areas where you have grown and areas where further maturation is needed. You consider your spiritual health, ensuring that your personal relationship with God remains vibrant, and that your faith is not merely professional, but deeply personal and continuously nurtured. From reflection springs a renewed understanding of grace. Grace has been the undercurrent of your journey, the divine thread weaving through each interaction, each challenge, and each victory. As you reflect, you recognize the countless ways grace has manifested in your life, sometimes as divine intervention in difficult decisions, other times as strength in moments of weakness, and often as peace in the midst of turmoil. This renewed appreciation for grace transforms your leadership style. It becomes more inclusive, more empathetic, and more compassionate. You make a conscious effort to extend grace to others, particularly to those who still struggle with acknowledging your role and success. This approach not only diffuses potential conflicts, but also fosters an environment where others feel safe to express their doubts and fears, secure in the knowledge that they will be met with understanding, not judgment. Grace also deepens your commitment to service. With a clear recognition of how much has been given to you, you are driven to give back. This might manifest in increased philanthropic efforts, greater involvement in community service, or more proactive engagement in global causes. Each act of service is both a thanksgiving and a testament, a way to express gratitude for the blessings you've received and to demonstrate the practical application of your faith. As you navigate through your reflectionable expressions of grace, your journey takes on a richer, more meaningful dimension. The accolades and affirmations become less about personal achievement and more about the opportunities they present to effect real change and to exemplify God's love through your life. Through reflection and grace, your path continues to evolve. You become not just a leader in your field, but a beacon of what it means to live a life that truly reflects the values of faith, hope, and love. This journey, marked by humility and guided by grace, not only shapes your legacy but also inspires countless others to explore what it means to live a life of genuine purpose and divine calling. As the transformative power of grace takes root in your life and career, it naturally extends outward as encouragement. You become a source of inspiration and motivation for those around you, fostering an environment where growth and development are prioritized. Your journey, marked by challenges overcome and accolades earned through grace, becomes a narrative that others draw strength from. Your role as a mentor expands, and you find immense fulfillment in guiding others. Weekly meetings with team members, mentoring sessions with young professionals, and workshops for budding leaders are now regular parts of your schedule. In these interactions, you don't just impart professional knowledge. You share life lessons, the importance of integrity, and the need for balance between ambition and ethical boundaries. Moreover, your encouragement goes beyond words. It is demonstrated through actions. You establish initiatives that provide real opportunities for growth for others. For example, you set up internships and scholarships, fund research projects, and create platforms where emerging talents can showcase their work. Each initiative is designed not only to help others succeed, but to instill in them the same values that have guided your journey: hard work, perseverance, and a heart for service. You also create feedback-rich environments where people feel valued and heard. You understand that true encouragement involves listening, not just speaking. By actively seeking out the opinions and ideas of others, you validate their contributions and encourage a culture of openness and innovation. With increased recognition and the responsibility of being a role model, the challenges become more complex and demanding. Each decision you make, each word you speak, and each action you take is observed and can have significant implications, not just for you, but for those who look up to you. You face the challenge of balancing transparency with discretion. As a public figure known for your integrity and leadership, you must navigate the delicate line between being open about your challenges and maintaining the privacy necessary for personal and organizational security. This balance is crucial, not only for your well-being, but also for maintaining the trust that others have placed in you. Additionally, the challenge of maintaining personal growth amidst professional responsibilities intensifies. The demands on your time and energy are greater than ever, and finding space for personal development, spiritually, intellectually, and emotionally, requires deliberate effort and planning. You realize that to continue being an effective leader and mentor, you must remain a lifelong learner. This means setting aside time for reading, reflection, attending workshops, and engaging in meaningful dialogues that challenge and expand your perspectives. Furthermore, the challenge of scalability presents itself. As your influence grows, so does the need to scale your initiatives to impact a wider audience. This requires strategic planning, resource allocation, and sometimes tough decisions about where to focus your efforts for the maximum benefit. It also involves leveraging technology and partnerships to extend the reach of your programs and ensure they are sustainable over the long term. These challenges, though daunting, are approached with the same determination and faith that have characterized your path thus far. You tackle each one head-on, with prayerful consideration and strategic foresight, always seeking to align your actions with your core values and your ultimate mission. As you navigate these complexities, you continue to be a beacon of hope and a testament to the power of living a life led by grace and commitment to serving others. In the midst of burgeoning responsibilities and the complex challenges of leadership, your reliance on prayer intensifies. Prayer becomes the bedrock of your daily routine, not merely a ritual, but a vital conversation with God that sustains and guides you. It is through these intimate dialogues that you find the strength and wisdom to navigate the intricacies of your expanding influence. Your prayer life evolves to include not only petitions for guidance and expressions of gratitude, but also intercessions for those you lead and serve. You find yourself spending mornings in quiet contemplation, seeking not just answers for your own queries, but also praying fervently for the needs and growth of others. These sessions enrich your spiritual life, deepening your connection with God and enhancing your capacity to serve with empathy and foresight. In these moments of communion, you are reminded of the promises in scriptures like Philippians 4:6-7, which urge you to present your requests to God with thanksgiving, assuring you of peace that transcends understanding. This peace anchors you amidst the storms of professional challenges and the high seas of leadership demands. As your prayer life deepens, you encourage a culture of prayer within your organization and community. You initiate prayer groups, organize spiritual retreats, and encourage your teams to seek spiritual grounding. This shared spiritual practice fosters a deeper sense of community, aligns your collective efforts with divine principles, and creates a supportive environment where everyone can thrive. At the heart of your journey and all its facets, leadership, mentorship, and influence, lies love. This is not a superficial sentiment, but a profound force that drives every decision and action. Your commitment to operate from a place of love transforms how you engage with challenges, celebrate successes, and address failures. Love guides you to act justly and to advocate for fairness in every aspect of your operations, ensuring that your business practices and organizational policies reflect integrity and care for individuals. It compels you to go beyond the minimum requirements, seeking the best not only for your clients and customers, but for every member of your team. This love is also manifest in how you handle conflicts and misunderstandings. Rather than being swayed by emotions or personal biases, you strive to understand various perspectives and find solutions that serve the greater good. Your approach heals divisions and builds bridges, strengthening the fabric of your community and extending its impact. Moreover, your love for what you do and those you serve is evident in your commitment to excellence. It pushes you to continuously improve, to innovate, and to explore new ways to add value to the lives of others. This relentless pursuit of excellence, grounded in love, not only enhances your personal legacy, but also sets a high standard for everyone around you. Your expression of love reaches its fullness in acts of charity and service. You leverage your resources and influence to effect positive change, support charitable causes, and initiate community projects. These efforts are not for accolades, but genuine expressions of your desire to make the world a better place, a testament to the love that motivates every aspect of your life. In summary, chapters 11 and 12 of your journey underline the spiritual and emotional pillars that sustain and propel you, a deep and active prayer life that connects you intimately with God's will, and a pervasive love that informs and transforms your leadership and interactions. These chapters are not merely passages in your life story, but ongoing commitments that define who you are and how you impact the world. As you continue on your path, marked by deep prayer and guided by love, your personal and spiritual growth accelerates. This growth is not accidental, but the result of intentional actions, reflective practices, and the challenges you've embraced along the way. Each experience, whether a success or a setback, contributes to a richer, more nuanced understanding of yourself and your purpose. Your growth manifests in several key areas. Self-awareness. You become increasingly attuned to your strengths and weaknesses. This awareness allows you to leverage your talents effectively and address your shortcomings with humility and determination. It also enhances your ability to empathize with others as you recognize that everyone is on their own journey of growth and discovery. Resilience. The challenges you've faced, particularly those involving opposition and the need to maintain integrity under pressure, have fortified your resilience. You've learned that true strength is not about never falling, but about how you rise, how you learn from each fall, and how you continue to move forward with grace and determination. Wisdom. Your decisions are increasingly informed by a blend of spiritual insight, practical experience, and emotional intelligence. This wisdom does not keep you from seeking advice. Rather, it opens you to a broader range of perspectives, knowing that collective insight often leads to better outcomes. Spiritual depth. Your deepened prayer life enriches your relationship with God, making it the cornerstone of your existence. This spiritual depth permeates all aspects of your life, influencing your values, your decisions, and the way you interact with the world. Leadership. As you grow, your leadership style evolves to be more inclusive, visionary, and inspiring. You become a leader who doesn't just lead but empowers, not one who commands but collaborates. Your leadership becomes a tool for fostering growth in others, encouraging them to pursue their own paths with courage and faith. Your journey, rich in experiences and lessons, does not conclude but continues to unfold in new and unexpected ways. Each day presents new opportunities to apply the wisdom you've gained, to face challenges with resilience, and to act with love and integrity. The path ahead remains open, filled with possibilities for further growth, deeper connections, and continued impact. In this ongoing journey, you commit to several key practices. Lifelong learning. You remain a perpetual student of life and leadership, continuously seeking knowledge and understanding. Whether through formal education, self-directed study, or experiential learning, you strive to keep your mind sharp and your insights relevant. Mentoring others. Recognizing the value of guidance you've received along your path, you dedicate yourself to mentoring others. By sharing your knowledge, experience, and faith, you help nurture the next generation of leaders, ensuring that your legacy of growth and integrity continues. Community engagement. Your commitment to making a positive impact extends to active involvement in community initiatives. Whether leading a project, supporting a cause, or simply participating in community activities, you strive to be a force for good, encouraging others to join in making a tangible difference. Spiritual nourishment. You maintain your spiritual health through regular prayer, worship, and fellowship. These practices keep you grounded and connected to God, ensuring that your actions continue to align with your faith. Personal reflection. Regular reflection remains a cornerstone of your growth. It allows you to assess your progress, celebrate your victories, learn from your mistakes, and adjust your course as necessary. As you embrace the continuation of your journey, you do so with a heart full of gratitude for the past and hope for the future. Your story is one of transformation and perseverance, of battles fought and lessons learned, of love given and grace received. As you move forward, you carry with you the assurance that whatever challenges and opportunities lie ahead, you are equipped to meet them with the same faith, courage, and integrity that have brought you this far. The journey continues, and with each step, you write new chapters of a life lived fully and faithfully. Call to action. Chosen one, as we conclude this message, remember that you are not here by coincidence. You were drawn to this space for a reason, and God is using this moment to remind you of your divine purpose. If this message has touched your heart or spoken to your spirit, don't keep it to yourself. There is someone else who needs to hear these words today. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and become a part of the official Kingdom Calls family. Together, we can create a community of support, encouragement, and spiritual growth. Turn on notifications so you never miss the divine wisdom God has prepared for you, and let us know in the comments how this message has impacted your journey. Lastly, take a moment to share this video with someone who needs to be reminded of their calling. Whether it's a friend, family member, or someone you've just met, your act of sharing could be the spark they need to embrace their purpose. And don't forget to like this video as a declaration to the universe that you are ready to step into the fullness of God's plan for your life. Let's set today's like goal at 700 likes, a reminder of the completeness and perfection of God's work in our lives. Together, Let's spread this message far and wide, inspiring chosen ones around the world to rise up and fulfill their divine mission. You are loved, you are chosen, and the world is waiting for you. Go forward boldly, knowing that God's hand is upon you. Until next time, stay blessed and continue walking in faith. If this message has resonated with you and you feel called to support the Chosen Ones community, consider donating to our Ko-Fi. Your contribution helps us continue to create spiritually enriching content that empowers and uplifts those on the sacred path. By supporting this channel, you are investing in a space that nurtures growth, faith, and connection. Together, we can strengthen our journey and reach more chosen ones around the world. Every donation, no matter the size, makes a meaningful difference. Thank you for being part of this powerful community. You are truly appreciated.